my little dumplings, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while, a long while, but here I am and I have new makeup. I have been wanting to try Lethal Cosmetics for quite a while now, and I have the Lethal is Dead palette. I couldn't resist. I've still got quite a few things I want to buy from Lethal Cosmetics, but this is the one that jumped out at me first, and it was one of the cheaper ones because it's a £9 palette. So I'll open her up so you can see inside. And this colour story gives me life. This shade especially, it's absolutely gorgeous. No idea what I'm going to do with it yet. This cost £35 and I think it was £6.99 delivery. It was supposed to be a pre-order because it had sold out, but it actually arrived within a few days. So that was shocking. It wasn't supposed to be here until something like the 7th of September. So obviously they still had some stock and they sent me one out. So I was really surprised when this arrived. It wasn't in the best packaging, I must admit. It was in a very thin envelope with hardly any padding and wrapped in a bit of paper. However, it's gorgeous and I can't wait to dive into it. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. So this is the collaboration with Teresa is Dead and Lethal Cosmetics. It is sort of horror story-esque themed. What should we do? Oh, it's been such a long time, guys. I've got my coffee. I haven't got a Red Bull yet. That's coming later. Just priming with my Revlon Candid Concealer as usual because it's the best on my dry eyelids. What's new with me? I haven't filmed as well because I've been spending a lot of quality time with my husband and daughter. My husband's been off from work, so that's been nice to be able to spend more time with him. And obviously my daughter's on a 6 weeks holidays, so it's been nice that we've all been together. I've been going with my husband in his lorry sometimes as well when I can get childcare, which has been interesting. Little adventures that we go on. And I have a job. It's only part-time. It's a cleaner and bookings coordinator, so that's keeping me pretty busy at the moment as well. So there's less time for makeup, guys, to be honest. Okay, I think I'm going to start out with Predator, which is this dark blue here. And I'm just going to take it on my Spectrum A26 brush. It's a little bit stained, but it's clean, as opposed to a lot of my other brushes, which are unclean. And I'm just going to pop this, oh, that's pretty, on the outer corner. That is a nice shade. Seems to be going on beautifully. Oh, I like that. Do you want to be zoomed in a bit? Are you a bit far away? Do you want to come a bit closer? Okay, one moment. Is that a bit better? Can you see what I'm doing now? Yeah, that is beautiful. I have just made a very big order with Odin's Eye. So I'm excited for that to come. So I'll do a video on the many palettes. I think I've ordered 5 palettes when they arrive, if that's something you're interested in. I am getting more into smaller brands and indie brands recently. Don't know what's happening, but I like it. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Spectrum A12 and dip into a bit of Watery Grave, which is this one here. I used to love horror films, not so much anymore. I prefer mystery films now, but I feel like I'd be one of the people that would survive quite well in a horror situation. I wouldn't be walking anywhere on my own and splitting up. Let's all split up. No, that's how you die. And even in like 28 Days Later, films like that, they're all wanting to travel everywhere and defeat all these zombies and things. Like, no. Guys, like, if you're in a supermarket or something, just build a little stronghold somewhere that's plenty of food. you've got ammunition, you can be safe, you can stay there for quite a long time until either help comes or, you know, the zombies die off because they've had a lack of brains for dinner. Then I'm just going to take a little bit more Predator, which was the first dark blue, just to work on this blend a bit so it's a little bit more seamless, she says. She hasn't done makeup for so long. Didn't actually realise I'm sort of matching my top a bit with this eyeshadow. I don't usually try and bother, to be honest. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with how that blue is looking. The struggle for a clean brush is real, so I'm just going to take my Beauty Bay 205 brush, and I think I'm going to go into Creature Feature, which is my favourite shade in the palette, let's be honest. So I kind of need to go into that one. I would have liked a smaller brush. However, I'm just going to put this, oh, that's nice. Ooh, that shade is lovely. There is quite a bit of kick up in the pan, but that's fine because I expected them to be nice pigmented shades. Then on another giant brush that I didn't really want to use, the Spectrum B07, I'm going to go into a bit of Body Snatched, which is the nice limey green colour, and try to tickle the edges of the shade I've just put down with this gigantic brush. I know, I should have cleaned them, but I've got so many to do that it's just such a daunting big task now. And I do have my ISA clean, but oh, I'm loving this. These colours. I really want to get the After Dark palette. That is currently in my basket, waiting for me. I just hope if I buy it that the packaging that they send it in will be a lot more secure than the packaging they sent this one in. And I might even put a little bit of that Body Snatched green . Just around the edges, very light-handedly. I'm feeling a cut crease. It's me, I like a cut crease, I'm sorry, okay? I just like to test as many colours as possible, and I feel like a cut crease is the way to do it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my P. Louise base and my P. Louise flat brush to cut the crease. Pop a little bit out onto my mixing palette from Titmouse Cosmetics. Lovely opal one. So handy to have those. I will link Titmouse down below. And cut a crease, and I haven't done it for a while. So these are the three shimmers that we're looking at. They all look super nice. Don't really know what to do. These are the three. Oh, that was blinding. Wow. I think they all look super pretty. That one is so blinding. Oh, that is straight to VHS. The purple is Spellbound, and that one is Ancient Evil. I'm just going to take my Do Colour 05 brush and go into straight to VHS, which is the blinding one. Oh, that picks up fairly well. Just see what this is like and how opaque it's gonna be. Okay, that's pretty. This is the shade that came a tiny bit chipped because of the rubbish packaging, which I was very upset about. I mean, it is tiny, but still. I like things to be perfect when I bought them. Spellbound I've got too, which is the purple. I'm actually quite surprised at how well these pick up on a brush. I thought it was going to be a finger job, but no, it's pretty. Super pretty. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Watery Grave, which was the light blue, and just tap a little bit between the shimmer and the matte, just at a bit of a diagonal. Lower lash line. Let me just prime with my Revlon Candid underneath. I don't really know what to do on the lower lash line. I feel like I want to test out the other colours, but is it going to look crazy if I put sort of the pinky reds that I haven't tried? Because then I'll have used every colour apart from Ancient Evil. Should I do it? Okay, on my Beauty Bay 208 brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of Predator, which was the dark blue, and finish off this little outer corner area so it just connects on. And then I am going to go into a bit of Vengeful Spirit because we haven't tested it and I feel like we need to. And then I'm going to go into a bit of The Final Girl, which would be me, because like I said, I'm not walking anywhere alone, doing crazy things in any horror movie type situation. Then I'm just going to smoke it out a bit with the Final Girl shade on my Spectrum A13. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the Straight to VHS shade, the really blinding, amazing one, and pop that in my inner corner. Oh wow. That's a special shade. I would really like to make my own Lethal Cosmetics palette with the singles, but that's gonna cost a lot. And you know it'd be all blues and greens, don't you? Just take a little, wow. Maybe took a bit too much there, Kerry. Oops. Okay. I'm aware this look is a bit crazy and I've incorporated a lot of colours. However, I did want to test as many as I possibly could from this palette. It's the first time trying Lethal Cosmetics and so far I'm impressed. I'm going to take a little bit of my Colourpop Cream Gel Liner. It just says BFF, I don't know, it's this shade, and pop this in my waterline. Okay, I'm going to jump off, put my base on, do all the other bits and bobs, and then we'll come back and talk about the palette. So guys, that is it. That is the finished look. I'm actually quite impressed. I just stuck on a nude lip and I think it goes quite well with it. And I know I've played with a lot of colours and I'm not super keen on the lower lash line, but I did want to test them out. But I think overall it's not too bad. I'm super impressed with the shimmers. The shimmers look beautiful. Yeah, so trying Lethal Cosmetics for the first time, I definitely purchase more. The shimmers are the standout for me, especially this shimmer here, which is Straight to VHS. That was so blinding, and picking it up with a brush was easy. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. But even the other shimmers, they were beautiful too. The matte's easy to put on, easy to blend, no patchiness. I'd definitely say there was buildable, just no issues. Yeah, I've got no issues with this palette whatsoever. I think the colour story is beautiful. Really, really nice. Usually I wouldn't have incorporated all the different colours, but like I say, I wanted to test them all out. But yeah, even if you just stuck to sort of the cool tones here, which is probably what I'm going to be doing a lot with this palette. Oh, yeah, so nice. A nice way to try Lethal Cosmetics. Little £9 palette, £35. I think they've got a sale on at the minute. I'm not sure if it's just ended or whether it's still on, but I'm so impressed with this palette, and I definitely want to pick up more, especially the singles that you can get all the beautiful shimmers. But I think it's a good price for what you get. I think it is high quality. I like the theme behind this with the horror movie type of thing, so now I just need to sit in a corner somewhere with a lot of weapons to protect myself from zombies and things. Packaging feels really nice. I like these cardboardy packaging's the magnetic close. It's got a very nice mirror on it, and it actually says on it, "Don't look behind you." So I just, little touches like that, it's super, super nice. And obviously it's got the matching sleeve that it comes in. So I'd say if you've been thinking about it and you've never tried Lethal especially, this is a really nice palette to get into. Like I say, it's a pre-order, but I got mine super quick for some reason. I have no idea why. So yeah, if you were thinking about picking it up, I'd definitely recommend it. I do think it's a really, really nice palette. And it was nice to dip into some eyeshadow again and talk to you guys. Like I say, I do have an Odin's Eye haul coming. I think it is 5 palettes that are on the way to me, so I'm so excited to try those. So I'll definitely show you what I've picked up and what I think of those when they arrive. I'm trying to think what else I've got on the way, and I'm sure there's something else. Ah yes, I've picked up one of the new Huda Wild palettes. It's the Python one, obviously, because it's got green in it. Do I need to explain? No. So if you could please give this video a big thumbs up, that would really mean the world to me, especially after I've been gone for so flipping long. And if you could subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do plan to put out a lot more makeup videos and makeup related content, maybe some vlogs. I did do a vlog just for my patrons only, but possibly would do more vlogs for everybody in the future when I get the hang of talking to a camera, when I'm outside of the house and there's people staring at me. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.